Good evening and welcome to Blue Devil Stadium for today's women's lacrosse matchup between the visiting second-seeded Indiana Tech Warriors and your top-seeded Lawrence Tech Blue Devils. The NAIA, alongside the Wolverine Hoosier Athletic Conference, takes great pride in the conduct of its student-athletes, coaches, officials, and spectators. We encourage the cheering of your team, but with the spirit of good sportsmanship kept in mind. Indiana Tech enters tonight's match with a record of 13 wins and 3 losses. Here is their starting lineup. At defense, a sophomore from Rockwall, Texas, number 2, Lexi Bellini. At midfield, a sophomore from Pottstown, Pennsylvania, number 3, Deja Reducer. In goal for the Warriors, a junior from Wilson, Vermont, number 4, Kat Hawk. At midfield, a freshman from Westlake, Ohio, number 5, Kylie King. At midfield, a freshman from Auckland, New Zealand, number 6, Michelle Farrell. At defense, a senior from Orland Park, Illinois, number 9, Jade Hamilton. At midfield, a senior from Forest, Wisconsin, number 10, Brooke Burr. At attack, a junior from Millersville, Maryland, number 12, Noelle Ricci. At defense, a junior from Kitchener, Ontario, number 16, Kayla Kula. At midfield, a senior from Haslett, Michigan, number 17, Faith Donnelly. At defense, a sophomore from Bloomfield Hills, Michigan, number 18, Gabby Hitchcock. At attack, a sophomore from Munster, Indiana, number 25, Brooke Ball. The Warriors are coached by Alexis DiGiovanni in her 6th season. She is assisted by Amanda Belote and Michaela Bearden. Lawrence Tech enters tonight's game with a record of 13 wins and 1 loss. Here is their starting lineup. At attack, a junior from Grand Haven, Michigan, number 1, Sydney Robinson. At midfield, a freshman from West Bloomfield, Michigan, number 2, Reese Nemeth. At attack, a sophomore from Zeeland, Michigan, number 3, Bella LaWurst. At midfield, a junior from Warren, Michigan, number 6, Hannah Dean. At attack, a junior from Caledonia, Michigan, number 7, Hannah Hubner. At midfield, a junior from Novi, Michigan, number 9, Elena Smythe. In goal for the Blue Devils, a senior from West Bloomfield, Michigan, number 12, Annabella Clute. At defense, a sophomore from Livonia, Michigan, number 16, Carmen Foster. At midfield, a sophomore from West Olive, Michigan, number 22, Jocelyn Vanderswat. At defense, a senior from Saline, Michigan, number 23, Jenna Wright. At midfield, a 5th-year senior from Medina, Ohio, number 25, Desana Jarvis. At defense, a junior from Milford, Michigan, number 28, Liliana Lindner. The Blue Devils are coached by Emma Keel in her 1st season. She is assisted by Joanne Jones, Chelsea Lancashire, and Katie Waits. At this time, we ask that you please stand and remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem.
Welcome, everybody, to the 2024 WHAC Tournament Championship game for women's lacrosse. In this finals matchup, it is a battle of two top 10 teams in the country, and it is the Warriors of Indiana Tech taking on last year's tournament champions, the Blue Devils of Lawrence Tech. Welcome, everybody, to the LTU Sports Network here in Blue Devil Stadium in Southfield on the outskirts of Detroit. I'm John Snow with you on the call for this one as we get set underway. Cold and gloomy day out here with some wind, keeping it within the mid-40s, and we're off. Ball still bouncing around the ground. It's going to be corralled by Indiana Tech to start off this first draw. Brooke Bird with the draw control. Moves things up for Michelle Farrell. Farrell, who leads this entire Indiana Tech team with 51 goals, is going to get things going. Warriors earned this spot as the number 2 seed of the entire tournament. They took care of business in their semifinal matchup against Marion, a 17-5 finish. Lawrence Tech, the number 1 seed, took care of their semifinal matchup, a 15-8 win over Bethel just a couple of days ago. Reguster is trying to work her way in, and we're going to get a contact to the head. First penalty issued, along with a trip. Reguster is going to be given a free position chance here. Penalty was called against Sydney Robinson. This will be from outside the 12-meter arc. Coming in, Reguster has got around one defender. A low shot, and she scores with the flag up. Daza Regusters makes it 1-0 Indiana Tech early on here in the first. This Indiana Tech team leads the entire conference in scores, despite finishing with a 7-1 conference record, outscoring their opponents. And just like Lawrence Tech, doing a lot of their damage in the first period. 72 goals by this Warriors team in the first period all year. Lawrence Tech sharing the same favors. They had 73 goals total in the first period all year. Now this one's going to be handled up by Hannah Dean off the draw. Dean charging in. Got cut off immediately by Lexi Galini. Now passing along the perimeter. Lawrence Tech for the second, make that third straight year, with finishing off with a conference record of 8-0. Hubner looking for that pass on the inside. Finds the open player, that being Vanderswag, but mishandled the pass and picked up by Regusters. Daza Regusters, a full head of steam, trying to get Indiana Tech on the fast break. The first good clear of this game, and it goes to the Warriors. This is the 21st matchup between these two programs over the years, and it is an even playing field right now. 10 wins apiece for both sides. Coming inside, and another quick goal as Faith Donnelly puts it in to make it 2-0 Indiana Tech. And that is goal number 60 of the year for Donnelly, leading the entire Indiana Tech team with now 114 points. Donnelly's in her senior year from Haslett, the versatile player at midfield and at attack.
Assisted by number 10, Brooke Burr. Time of the goal, 2:31 of the first quarter.
this was the start in which the Warriors needed, because the last time that these two teams matched up, it was the first game of conference play in which Lawrence Tech pounced early, scoring 9 goals in that first period. Draw control is up for grabs, still low on the ground. Regusters with another pickup. Leads up ahead for Brooke Mall. Now Farrell trying to pass up ahead. That one gets away, and that's a turnover on Indiana Tech. Carmen Foster will bring things up for Lawrence Tech to try to clear. His way to Annabella Klusch. For Annabella Klusch, playing in her 14th game this year, has only given up 76 goals, has made 109 saves, averaging only about just above 6 goals against. That bounce pass got all the way up to Bella LaWurst, and LaWurst is able to clear up for Lawrence Tech. LaWurst will continue to the backside for Hannah Hubner. Long feed pass up for Jocelyn Vanderswag. Vanderswag has transitioned from defense to attack, and more so just on the versatility. Robinson faked the handoff, and a beautiful bounce shot. Sydney Robinson gets it in to put LTU on the board. It's 2-1. Goal number 57 on the year for Robinson. And she came into this game with an even amount of goals and assists. 56 goals and 56 assists, giving her an outstanding point total of 112. Sydney Robinson can be considered the spark of this Lawrence Tech offense. And while this is the 21st meeting between these two teams, this is actually the 10th year of the history of the championship tournament finals in the history of this conference. Started back in 2013, and what would have been in a season which was canceled by COVID-19, officially last year should have been the 10th year, as LaWurst trying to work her way in. But due to the season cancellation, this year in 2024, it is officially the 10-year anniversary of the conference tournament finals. Vanderswag able to get around one defender, lost the handle, and it's going to be shoveled up by Brooke Burr. Correction, Callie Colme gives way to Regusters, trying to pass up ahead and mishandled. That was by Faith Donnelly, and Jenna Wright was there to pick it up. So now Lawrence Tech with another takeaway. Looking to even things up early on in this first period. Robinson gives way to Smite. They start the carousel. Smite around side finds Hubner off her stick. Off the feed pass from Robinson. Good protection. Dean faked one handoff, gives way to Robinson, takes a stick up nearby the neck. The flag is up, the shot is on, and a great save by Kat Hoff. Kat Hoff has been the biggest difference maker for Indiana Tech this year. Playing now in her 13th game. Save against average of just almost at 7. 89 saves total during the year, has only given up 73. And it was Kat Hoff who did not make the start in the last matchup against Lawrence Tech earlier on when conference started. Regusters with good pressure by Vanderswag. Gives over to Farrell. Farrell got through 2 defenders, and a great save by Klusch. got off the deflection, and Lacrosse is able to gobble it up. Now Jocelyn Vanderswag trying to clear. And is able to get past midfield, able to get through 2 defenders. Off the shove by Mull. Vanderswag gives it up to Hannah Dean. Robinson directing the traffic for Lawrence Tech. Around the screen by Dean. Robinson reverses the hands, and it hit the top crossbar. As it hit a deflection in front, a battle for the ground ball is going to be picked up by Hannah Hubner. Hubner inside for Schmeidt on a tight window, and her shot just goes wide, and alertly Kat Hoff is able to outrun everybody else to gain possession for the Warriors. Low pass picked up by Colombe. Colombe takes a shot, and the ball came loose, but the foul was called. Hubner tried to get the shove in there, but is called for the cross check. And again, the ball pops out. LaWorst trying to cut in, and they're going to call another penalty. Possession still stays with Indiana Tech. Farrell up ahead for Donnelly. Indiana Tech does clear, and they will set up on offense. Four shots total taken by Lawrence Tech. Farrell off the screen. Donnelly trying to set up inside. Farrell gives over to Regusters. Regusters trying to find an open seam. Ran into a wall. Flag is up. And they are going to call for a slash on the arm. And this will be a free position try from the 8-meter fan. Regusters got the scoring first for the Warriors. Trying to add on another. Coming in, high shot, she goes top shelf, and Daza Regusters gets her second, and it's 3-1 Indiana Tech. On the fourth shot taken by the Warriors, they have put across 3 goals here in the first period.
Indiana Tech goal scored by number 3, Deja Regusters. That goal unassisted at 8:30 of the first quarter.
Deja Regusters in her sophomore year. She is from Pottstown, Pennsylvania. For Regusters, she has now reached over the 50-point marker for the entire season. And in terms of the national rankings between these two teams, Lawrence Tech has held steady at the number 3 spot after suffering only 1 loss the entire year. And for Indiana Tech, they have also held steady at the number 8 spot with only 3 total losses on the year. This one's picked up by Robinson, and looking for a pass is able to get it through off the stick of Dean and right into the other stick of Jasana Jarvis. Very dangerous pass that Robinson was trying to execute, but she had her extra teammates there to back her up. Six minutes left to go in this first period of play. Robinson trying to find a hole. Hands off to Schmeidt. Good defensive pressure put up by Michelle Farrell. Inside and low, and a great save by Hoff. Picked up by Robinson just on the outside. A fresh shot clock for Lawrence Tech. Robinson, again, a tight window shot. This one goes out of play, and the nearest person there was Faith Donnelly, and therefore Indiana Tech will have possession. That was a very tight window shot taken by Sydney Robinson. She was trying to go to the top shelf, or top corner rather. Farrell will give it up, and Smite nearly got a stick on it. Put up ahead for Donnelly. Passes up top for Brooke Bird. Bird directing the traffic. Trying to find the open cutter, does so to Farrell, and Farrell with the opposite shot. There was a deflection in front. Picked up on the backside by Gabby Hitchcock. Donnelly put on a good fake, stick on stick, ball came loose, and it's gobbled up by Jade Hamilton. 25 seconds left to go in the shot clock. Bird ran into an absolute wall, and good pressure put on by Littner and Smite. Donnelly nearly had an open lane, and that pass got deflected and taken away by Vanderswalk. Ball is loose again, and there's a penalty against Indiana Tech. Lawrence Tech will have possession. Pass up ahead for Reese Nemeth, who is the only newcomer amongst this Blue Devils team, as now Hannah Dean on a dead sprint. Dean will give it up to Robinson. Robinson fading away to Hubner, and Hubner puts it in. On the fast break, Lawrence Tech makes it 3-2 on the goal by Hannah Hubner. That's goal number 30 of the year for her. Her point total goes up to 53.
By number 7, Hannah Hubner. Assist by number 1, Sydney Robinson. Time of the goal, 11:25 of the first quarter.
We got a timeout called on the field. It's going to be called by Indiana Tech. As we have a 3-2 game with 3:35 left to go, we're going to step aside for this timeout.
Timeout, Indiana Tech.
Out of the timeout, a 3-2 game was plenty of time to spare for Lawrence Tech to try to even things up. But the Warriors have been making the shots count the most. 3 goals on 3 shots, 1 assist. Lawrence Tech now with 2 goals on a total of 7 shots taken. Indiana Tech leading the way in the clears with 5 straight. Lawrence Tech 3 out of 3. Pretty much evenly matched on both sides. This one's going to be taken off the hand by Kylie King. King wins another faceoff, has to give it up, and a Cluj from way outside the goal. A Bandit is able to get back, trying to steal a pass away. Warriors looking to get a goal back as Donnelly tries to cut her way through. Ran into a double team by Smite and Carmen Foster. Deja Reguster is to lead the charge. Trying to get around Vanderswag. Able to reverse the feed. Low shot that was deflected in front, and we're going to have a penalty called and a yellow card issued. And it's going to be on Regusters for the follow-through on the shot attempt. our first card of the game. It's going to be against Indiana Tech, and Lawrence Tech will have the player advantage, as this will be a 2-minute penalty. One of those calls in which, in this game, especially for the women's sake, safety of the players, on the follow-through attempts. Lawrence Tech now with a golden chance to even up this game here in the first period. Vanderswag to lead things up. Pass up ahead for Jenna Wright. Able to get it across midfield. Wright is able to give it up. Across the backside of the cage for Robinson. Robinson, feed inside for LaWurst. LaWurst got hit as she shot it, and this will be a free position chance coming. Shot clock will reset. In comes LaWurst. LaWurst gets it in, and we have a tie game. 3-3 on the player advantage goal by Bella LaWurst. 22 goals so far in the year, now make it 23, and a point total of 28.
That goal unassisted at 12:54 of the first quarter.
Only 30 seconds into the penalty, Lawrence Tech able to capitalize. 2:06 left to go in this first period, in which has been pretty much even across, back and forth, and low scoring. Now 3 goals on a total of 8 shots taken. That one straight up in the air, knocked down, and Hannah Dean is able to gobble it up for the draw control. Right at the 2-minute mark, Lawrence Tech looking for their first lead of this finals. Back up top for Jocelyn Vanderswag. Got pressured on. Vanderswag shoots it in, and a great save by Kat Hoff. Hoff with her third save, and now a pass that nearly got away. It's loose on the ground. Able to shovel it up and gobble it up was Colibay. Colibay able to brain things out the field, getting through multiple defenders. A pass up ahead for Gilmore. Now it's Indiana Tech's try. 1 minute left to go in this first period. The Warriors looking for the lead right before the end of this start. Farrell leads all alone for Donnelly, and a great save by Klusch. Annabella Klusch with a quick reaction save, and she got a piece of it to get over the top crossbar. And now we're going to get a free position try. 30.5 seconds left to go. Get a pile up on that far side, near side rather. It'll be Brooke Bird to try to put in the shot. In comes Bird, and that one goes way high, and able to get it on was Hitchcock. Back up top for Regusters. Got through 2 defenders, and this is going to be a contact to the head, and this is going to be a Lawrence Tech ball as the final seconds are ticking down. Up ahead for Carmen Foster. Foster will throw it up. Intercepted. It'll be a turnover, but the period is over. It was Indiana Tech with the early fireworks, and Lawrence Tech has fought their way back to even things up at 3 apiece. A strong start by both sides, And the second period will be underway in just about 2 minutes. We'll be right back. 3-3 game here in the finals.
Hard to leave and make them from there because you have so far to go into like the eight to make a play. It's like going into dead space.
Yeah. When we're redefending on attack, we just look really lazy. We look like we don't want the ball. I understand some of them are fast, but please, at least try to hustle and go after something. Get your sticks up in the air. I have barely seen people sticks up in the air in the midfield. We can knock down some of their passes. Also, on defense, once we cause a turnover, remember, you got people behind you. It's safe to go behind. Do not force a pass in front and nobody's there for you. Use your option. Use your help. We're outrunning ourselves. Remember, the ball moves faster than your feet. Be smarter with the ball and don't just turn it over.
Yeah, thank you for sharing. I know your personality.
Yeah. Okay, let's go, guys. Blues! 1, 2, 3! Blues! Let's go!
Welcome back, everybody. Second period just about to get underway here in the 2024 Women's Lacrosse WHAC Tournament Championship game between Indiana Tech and Lawrence Tech. These two well-known teams, these two technological universities, are basically even all the way across. Indiana Tech 3 goals on 3 and 7 shots. Lawrence Tech 3 goals on 9 shots taken, 4 ground balls apiece, and 3 saves apiece for each goaltender. This one's going to be taken away by Hannah Dean to start off the second period. Dean on a dead sprint, nearly had an open window, but got cut in front by Galini. Rest of the LTU offense ready to set up down the field. Robinson leading the way. Pass off from LaWorse, but we get a penalty called. And it's going to be for a hold. Free position shot coming from that far side of the 8-meter fan. LaWorse will back it out. Got pressured on. The foul was called by Hitchcock, but that pass nearly got intercepted by Farrell. Robinson inside. Hubner. They reverse the hands, but a good block in front by Burr. Up top for Vanderswag. Hand off to Dean. Leaves it up for Robinson. Inside to Dean, inside the fan. Has to vacate outside. A handoff to Schmeit. 15 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Schmeit trying to work her way in. Got shoved as she was going away. Lawrence Tech will have to act quickly as the shot clock is winding down. Pass gets away, and it's going to be a battle for it, but this is going to be a shot clock violation. First shot clock violation in this game, and Indiana Tech will get their possession right back. And it's going to be Lexi Galini to lead the charge. That one gets off the stick of Hamilton, loose on the ground, picked up out of the air by Donnelly. Another good clear as we're going to get a penalty as Donnelly hit the deck. And it will be a green card issued to Bella LaWorse for the cross check. It'll be a 1-minute penalty. So for the first time in this game, it will be the Warriors with the player advantage.
Number 3, Bella LaWorse. It's a 1-minute foul for pushing.
Indiana Tech now with a chance to take an early lead in the second period, as Brooke Mall will start things off. Donnelly faked the pass, able to get around Jenna Wright. Inside for Mall, and Mall was blocked in front. Another great save by Klusch, and now it's a battle for the ground ball and picked up by Regusters. Fourth save for Klusch, and now we get a stoppage in play. There was no penalty issued. And it appears to be that the shot clock did not reset properly, and they put 56 seconds left. There's 34 seconds left on the penalty. And now all three officials are getting together. I guess the officials are discussing of when the shot clock should have reset after the save, and then how much time was taken off as play continued on. So it went from 56 now to 66. For a reset of the same team of possession, it's a 70-second shot clock. But when possession changes, it's up to 90 as Donnelly tried to come through with a shot chance. Gives it up for Farrell. Inside again. Donnelly had that one knocked loose. Loose on the ground. Klusch trying to get after it. Picked up by Regusters. And this is going to be a coverage of possession. And it's going to stay with the Warriors. Inside for Brooke Mall. And this is going to be another penalty issued, and this is going to be a free position shot. And once we get another whistle on that free position chance, and it's going to be another one taken. Here comes Farrell. And a great save by Klusch. Annabella Klusch in the one-on-one in a race for possession. It's going to be won by Lawrence Tech as Reese Nemeth got there first. And now one of the other officials, and apparently one official countered the other, and it's going to be given back to Indiana Tech. So a golden chance again for the Warriors. The penalty is over. Lawrence Tech back to full strength. Brooke Bird gives it up. Michelle Farrell. And we're going to get an offensive foul called, and possession's going to be given back to the Blue Devils. Brooke Bird tried to throw a screen, but she did so with the stick. Therefore, it's an illegal check. And now Jocelyn Vanderswag leading things up the field. After all that time that was taken by Indiana Tech, the Blue Devils come away with possession and keeps it a tied game at 3 apiece. Robinson trying to work her way inside. A low shot and a great gobble right there by Kat Hoff. Read the low shot beautifully and able to corral it. Now Gabby Hitchcock trying to clear up for the Warriors. Leads it up ahead for Noelle Ricky. Now Jade Hamilton will slow things down for the Indiana Tech offense. Winner of this game will punch their ticket to the NAI National Championship Tournament. Lawrence Tech, the defending national champions, trying to get back there for another straight year. That one got away, picked up by Vanderswag off the cause turnover. Pass up ahead on a bounce to Hannah Dean. Lawrence Tech with another good clear, their sixth. Dean nearly got a big stick in the face. And Dean will slow things down. Now Sydney Robinson trying to direct the traffic. They start the perimeter passing. Robinson, a multiple-time WHAC Player of the Week, also got NAI Player of the Week. Trying to work her way inside, a handoff to Hannah Dean. Ran into a double team, was forced back out. Pass along to the backside for Hannah Hubner. 25 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Robinson inside, bounce shot, and she scores! The Blue Devils have their first lead here in the finals. Sydney Robinson with her second.
Lawrence Tech goal scored by number 1, Sydney Robinson. A goal unassisted at 6:08 of the second quarter.
3 points total for Sydney Robinson. 2 goals and 1 assist here in the first half. 8:52 left to go, and Lawrence Tech with their first lead. Once again, set up for another draw. Farrell and Robinson, and nearly got in and out. Still a battle for it, and still up for grabs. Big collision, and it's going to go to Indiana Tech as they called a penalty on Jace Jarvis. So Michelle Farrell will keep it going as she is sandwiched between Hubner and Jarvis. Brooke Burr with a long pass up for Gabby Hitchcock. Now the Warriors trying to respond. First time being down in this finals. Farrell. Good pressure by Carmen Foster. Coming in for the double team was Vanderswag. Regusters trying to find the edge. Another great save on a rebound shot, and it went high. First, a tremendous save by Klush, and then Noelle Ricky inside had a second chance try, but it went high over the top crossbar. Now Farrell up top for Donnelly. Got hit as she tried to shoot, and this is going to be a penalty and a three-position shot. Donnelly with 1 goal already in this first half. Trying to even things up, and got hit from behind, a deflection, and gobbled up by Klush. Now Jace Jarvis in her graduate year, able to get through 2 defenders and able to clear through. Lawrence Tech now with a chance to extend. Hubner able to go through, and Hubner scores! Hannah Hubner with her second goal as she got through all in the footwork. It is 5-3 Lawrence Tech. Just a beautiful spin move.
Scored by number 7, Hannah
able to
Hubner.
work her way
The
inside the
goal
8-meter
at
fan.
8:07 of the second quarter.
Two unassisted goals, first by Robinson, now by Hubner. And going back to that first game earlier in the conference between Indiana Tech and Lawrence Tech, it was Kat Hoff who came in the first period for Sydney Orbendorfer, the other goalkeeper for Indiana Tech. After Lawrence Tech put up 9 goals in that first period, they made the substitution. The final score of that game was 19-7. As Kat Hoff did her best to fend off the Blue Devils for the next three periods of play, as this ground ball for the draw is going to be picked up by Farrell. Make that Kylie King, rather. Backside for Noel Ricky. Gives over to Brooke Mall. The perimeter passing now for the Indiana Tech Warriors. This year's NAIA National Championship Tournament is being held down south in Savannah, Georgia. Winner of this game will be on their way there. Bird trying to find the inside, a quick shot attempt, but no good, and another gobble up there by Annabella Klusch. Brooke Bird was looking for Faith Donnelly, and Donnelly was trying to do an all-in-one motion shot. And now Klusch trying to find an open pass, but there's great coverage down the field. Klusch again still looking for an open pass, as the Warriors are doing their really great job of defending down the field. Able to get it off to Jay Santa Jarvis. Jarvis able to avoid a stick-on-stick, and again, it's Jarvis for the clear. Pass up ahead for Robinson. That took about 30 seconds off the shot clock, and we're going to get a stoppage in play. And we do have a green card issued, and it's going to be against Brooke Mall, so this will be a 1-minute penalty. And once again, Lawrence Tech for the second time will have the player advantage.
Green card assessed to Indiana Tech's number 25, Brooke Mall. It's a 1-minute foul for offside.
Robinson trying to look for Hubner. The pass got deflected, and Indiana Tech's going to regain it. And by correction, we get another overturned call as it was deflected off of Indiana Tech. So because of the deflection, Lawrence Tech will have it back. That's the second time in which the officials have had to discuss over a call of possession. Robinson inside for Hubner again, and Hubner scores! The hat trick early in the first half for Hannah Hubner. And the Blue Devils capitalize on the player advantage. It is a 6-3 game here in the second period.
Lawrence Tech goal scored by number 7, Hannah Hubner, assisted by number 1, Sydney Robinson. Time of the goal, 10:22 of the second quarter.
If I can, should I get some footage of like the super fan?
We get set for another draw. Lawrence Tech has won the conference tournament championship for 3 straight years. And we're going to get a foul on the draw. It was away from the play as Kylie King got tripped up with Jocelyn Vanderswag. So the Warriors will have this draw. Across for Brooke Burr. Long feed pass, but he got over the stick of Regusters. This is going to go out of play for a turnover. The 7th turnover by the Warriors. And to finish up the thought, Lawrence Tech has won this conference tournament now for 3 straight years. If they do so again today, it'd be a 4th. Big hit, and it'll be a penalty on Kylie King for the cross-check. Play resumes. Carmen Foster bringing things up. Another hit, and this is going to be another penalty issued, and this will be another card. This will be another green card, and it's going to be on Kylie King for the cross-check. The first whistle on Kylie King was the warning, and then the second attempt was the actual penalty. So this will be, again, another 1-minute penalty. Third time for the Blue Devils to have the player advantage. Pass up ahead for Robinson. Robinson around a screen. A handoff to Dean. Long feed pass and nearly intercepted. A battle for the ground ball is up in the air. Picked out of the air by Schmeit. Nearly a turnover.
He said that's good.
Inside Ravanderswag. She snuck in. Stick on stick. Ball is loose, but it's going to be a free position shot coming. 29 seconds left to go on the penalty. And it'll be Justin Vanderswag, who had 4 goals in the game against Bethel. In comes Vanderswag. A bounce shot, a save made by Hoff. Picked out of the air by Nemeth. The shot clock does reset. Lawrence Tech with a fresh 60 seconds. Robinson trying to keep her feet moving and does so with the possession. Finds Hubner on the back door. Great save by Hoff. Another great save by Kat Hoff, 2 in that series. And this will end the penalty, so a great defensive stop by the Warriors. Foul call for the first attempt, but a knockdown on the pass. And a ground ball pickup by Elena Schmeit. But we're going to have a whistle blown and another card issued. And it's going to be again against Indiana Tech. And Gabby Hitchcock will head to the sideline. Third straight green card against Indiana Tech in the second period. Schmeit lost the handle of the ball, and therefore it's a turnover.
18, Gabby Hitchcock. It's a 1-minute foul for illegal use of the stick.
And now Farrell nearly lost the handle. Leaves it up for Brooke Burr. Feeds it up for Kayla Collenbay. And yet, we get another stoppage in play. This is not about the shot clock. The officials were just making sure the correct amount of players were on each side. Now Indiana Tech trying to get a goal back, down a player. Kylie King trying to work her way around the backside. Under 20 seconds left to go in the penalty. Ball was loose on the ground. And they do blow the whistle for a penalty. Just a foul, rather. And a great snatch by Eclue. She read the pass from behind the net. Indiana Tech is back to full strength, but Lawrence Tech comes away with the possession. Up ahead for Liliana Lidner. Able to give it up down the field on a good clear to Hannah Dean. Hubner Trying to work her feet in again, just like the previous goal. It stopped that time. Trying to find LaWorse on the inside. Got a stick from behind. Ball gets through and it's picked up by Hannah Dean. Pass up top for Robinson. A feed pass inside, got knocked down and intercepted by Michelle Farrell. Fourth turnover for Lawrence Tech, turns into another clear. Farrell on a dead sprint down the field, and this is going to be a free position chance coming on the trip. The final seconds are just ticking down, and 1.5 seconds left to go in this first half. One final shot. Farrell shoots high, and that's how the first half comes to a close. Lawrence Tech able to shut out the Warriors here in the second period and add on 3 more goals to have a 6-3 lead, and that is how the finals gets through half of play. We'll be back in about 10 minutes for the second half of the 2024 WHAC Tournament Championship game.
Because every athlete deserves to be treated like a pro. Henry Ford Sports Medicine.
Chevy Silverado has what it takes to do it all. With a TurboMax engine and a 13.4-inch diagonal touchscreen. Any truck can help you make a living. This one helps you build a life. Chevy Silverado.
Or GM employees with a current eligible lease can get this Silverado for $299 a month. Chevy drives the Motor City. Visit ChevyDetroit.com.
Curiosity arrives, lighting a path you tenaciously pursue. The unknown presents new challenges, drawing you to a future ready for change. You'll find your calling is closer than imagined. A destination with all the technology and tools to make magic. Lawrence Technological University. Be curious. Make magic.
At Michigan First Mortgage, we believe a home is more than just 4 walls. It's endless possibilities, where relationships are strengthened and next steps are taken. It's a place to call your very own, where you can create new traditions and welcome family with open arms. And at Michigan First, it's at the heart of everything we do. Let us help you discover the possibilities of home.
Welcome back, everybody. It is the second half of the 2024 WHAC Tournament Championship game for women's lacrosse. The winner goes down to Georgia to take on the toughest competition in the country in the NAIA National Championship Tournament. Lawrence Tech, last year's national champions, trying to do just that for a third straight year, is getting into the tournament as this opening draw is to be taken by Regusters. Indiana Tech trying to reach it as they are the number 8 team in the rankings coming into today. Lawrence Tech holding steady at the number 3 spot. So really both these teams have chances to get into the tournament depending on how the ranking goes with everybody else in the top 10 standings. The Warriors had an early 2-0 start in the first period as Reguster was trying to work her way in. Came into a double team. Ball came loose. Picked up by Donnelly. Lawrence Tech was able to fight back, down 3-1. Able to tie it at 3. That's how the first period ended. And then a shutout in that second period. 3-0 has resulted in a 6-3 game as where we stand right now as Farrell cuts inside. And a great save by Klusch. Annabella Klusch with her 9th save of this game as that pass up ahead was in and out of the stick of Vanderswag, is able to gobble it up and gets a good clear. 11 total clears now. Vanderswag will keep on going and give it up to Hubner on the backside. Inside for Nemeth, and Nemeth scores! The freshman gets a huge goal here in the second half to make it 7-3. The one and only member that is new to this program this year has put one across, and the Blue Devils strike first in the second half.
Scored by number 2, Reese Nemeth. Assisted by number 1, Sydney Robinson. Time of the goal, 1:20.
6 goals during the entire year for Nemeth. Nemeth from West Bloomfield, went to Walled Lake Northern. What a moment for Reese Nemeth. Definitely got to be a thrill as the newest member and probably only new member of this program. Up for grabs and off the stick, but a foul from behind by Regusters, and Lawrence Tech will take care of this draw. Regusters try to get the stick on Hannah Dean, but it's going to be foul from the over and back try. Inside again, and that one just gets across the line. Don't blink. Elena Schmike gets on the board. It is 8-3, Lawrence Tech. .23 seconds after the previous goal, the Blue Devils have put up 2 early on in the third period.
Time of the goal, 1:50 of the third quarter.
Goal number 51 on the year for Elena Schmite. And her point total goes up to 59 on the year. Five different players for Lawrence Tech have scored. We set up for another draw. Up for grabs in the bunch. This one's going to bounce out of play, and it's going to go to Lawrence Tech. We are 2 minutes into this third period, and Lawrence Tech has put across 2 goals. Bella LaWorse, who has a goal so far in this game, It's going to loft it back up top for Sydney Robinson. Robinson with 2 goals and an assist to her day so far. Going to lead the charge. Able to get around. Nearly had a tight window, looking for the open cutter. Try to get it to Dean. Pass got away, and Regusters is going to shovel it. It's a foot race for possession as the ball is nearby the sideline. It's going to be Regusters that come away with it. Feed pass up for Faith Donnelly. This is the breakaway opportunity that Indiana Tech needed. Jason Jarvis able to get there first, and now Donnelly will slow things down. Five turnovers for Lawrence Tech. 10 of them for Indiana Tech. But yet 4 of the 5 turnovers for Lawrence Tech have been caused by the Warriors. Brooke Burr trying to find an opening. Leaves it up for Farrell. Farrell, a high shot and another save for Recluse. That's number 10. Pass up ahead, it got away. Vanderswag to keep it moving forward. Coming in, trying to shovel at it was Dean. Ball is still up for grabs, and Vanderswag comes away with it. On the 12th clear, Lawrence Tech setting up the strike again. Long feed pass. Back up to Robinson. A handoff to Dean. Dean will take a shot and a save made by Hoff. And possession's going to go back to Indiana Tech as Gabby Hitchcock was able to shovel it back to Hoff. As that pass gets away, and coming over with the takeaway is Bella LaWorse. A huge turnover by Kat Hoff on the pass. Robinson slowing things down, directing traffic. Coming in on a full head of steam. Robinson, and a great save by Hoff. Was not even phased, and Smite is there to gobble up the ground ball. And we're going to get a stoppage in play. Gabby Hitchcock is going to be issued a yellow card here. Second yellow card that's been issued against Indiana Tech. This will be a 2-minute penalty, and Lawrence Tech now has a golden chance to add on to their lead.
Yellow card assessed to Indiana Tech's number 18, Gabby Hitchcock. It's a 2-minute foul for misconduct.
Second penalty on Hitchcock, this time being of the yellow variety. Eight to 3 game. Inside for Smite. Got through 2 defenders. Nearly ran into a wall. Nearly got knocked out. Robinson finds Dean. Dean nearly had an opening. A handoff again to Robinson. Trying to keep the feed moving. Robinson with a tight window shot. This one's going to fly out of play, but it's going to be Blue Devils' possession still. Inside again, and another goal goes across. This time it's Jocelyn Vanderswag, and Lawrence Tech does capitalize on the player advantage. 9-3 game.
Lawrence Tech goal scored by number 22, Jocelyn Vanderswag. Assisted by number 7, Hannah Hubner. Time of the goal, 6:02 of the third quarter.
Third time with the player advantage in which Lawrence Tech has been able to put a goal across. For Vanderswag, that's her 5th goal in this tournament. Under 9 minutes left to go in this third period. And Lawrence Tech, for the second straight period, holding a 3-0 spot. This draw is up for grabs on the ground. It's going to be picked up by Kylie King, but yet there's a penalty on a slash, and it's going to go back to Lawrence Tech. Hannah Dean able to get across midfield. Able to weave through a ton of defenders. Great handle of the stick by Hannah Dean. Able to allow Lawrence Tech to set up on offense. Lawers trying to find an open pass. Will skip it over to Robinson. Long skip pass over to Lawers. Over to Hubner. Hubner trying to find the open cutter. Gets it back to Robinson. Ball comes out. Picked up by Deja Regusters. Another caused turnover, and Regusters is on the move. Regusters with 2 goals, trying to get Indiana Tech on the board for the first time since the first period. Here's Brooke Burr. Feed inside for Jada Pope, and another save by Kluge. That's number 11. Another incredible save by Annabella Kluge. And on the shovel pass by Lidner, Kluge now looking for the open player. Once again, Indiana Tech showing great coverage down the field. Kluge is able to get it off to Vanderswag. Vanderswag able to avoid the stick-on-stick contact, and another good clear. That's number 13. .640 left to go. And we're going to get another stoppage in play, and head coach Alexis Giovanni is going to call a timeout for Indiana Tech, as Lawrence Tech has put up 3 more goals here in the third period. They have a 9-3 lead. We'll step aside for this timeout. Timeout was actually taken by Lawrence Tech as they were just marching down the field ready to set up on offense again. But as we take a look at the proper history of women's lacrosse here in this tournament championship, as we mentioned, this is the official 10-year anniversary of this championship game within this conference of the tournament. And it was Indiana Tech who won the first ever one back in 2013. And the last time that the Warriors have claimed the tournament championship title was back in 2019, right before the season was canceled the year after. And Lawrence Tech has won the next straight 3 in a row. Robinson trying to work her way around. Did not have a window. Regusters again with great pressure. Handoff to Dean, and a bounce pass of a handoff to Hannah Hubner. 20 seconds up, under 20 seconds left to go in the shot clock. Smite able to get around one. Stick is up, flag is up. Smite puts it in. Her second, and it's 10-3. Flag was up for the stick in the head area, but Elena Smite kept on going through it. It is a 7-goal lead and the 4th goal of this period for the Blue Devils. Five times in program history in which Lawrence Tech has won the conference tournament championship, as Elena Smite had to come off the field, appears to have a cut on the leg. A quick sub in, Morgan Wallagore checks in. Second goal of this game for Elena Smite. Smite has been dealing with a bit of an injury the past couple of weeks, but was able to play in the final 3 games of the regular season. This one again is picked up by Regusters, and we're going to have a cross-check, and this is going to be a green card issued to Jay Santa Jarvis. And the rest of the players thought it was just a minor foul call, but they didn't realize that the card was out, so they had to stop play.
Green card assessed to Lawrence Tech's number 25, Santa Jarvis. It's a 1-minute foul for pushing.
Smite is back in. And Indiana Tech trying to crack the scoreboard for the first time in the second half. Bird trying to find the open cutter. Feeds over to Regusters. Regusters with a bit of a spin move, ran into a trap. Ball came loose and picked up by Foster, but then she lost the handle, and it's picked up by Brooke Mall. Warriors able to regain the possession. Inside, Kylie King, it hit the top post. Ball is loose on the ground, picked up by Vanderswag. Vanderswag able to get through Indiana Tech defenders, trying to work her way down the field for the clear. Pass up for Nemeth, able to come through on the good clear. That was the closest chance for the Warriors to crack the scoreboard for the first time in the second half, as that hit the top crossbar. Penalty is over. Lawrence Tech back to full strength. Nemeth whiffed on the pass. It was going to be read out, though, as Farrell was ready to throw the strike. Hubner was blocked on her route in. Up top for Nemeth. Nemeth trying to work her way in. Good pressure, though, by Jade Hamilton. A handoff. Smite. 10 seconds left in the shot clock. Ball popped out, but the foul was called, and this will be a free position shot. Seven seconds left on the shot clock. Smite inside. Vanderswag, the one-time shot goes in. 11-3. Lawrence Tech leads it on the second goal of the day for Jocelyn Vanderswag. A 5-goal third period.
Jocelyn Vanderswag, assisted by number 9, Elena Smythe. Time of the goal, 11:30 of the third quarter.
The assist by Elena Smythe. Elena Smythe coming into this game only had 8 total assists and 50 goals. And today, Smythe putting on 2 goals and her first assist in a long while. And comes in a crucial game against a very crucial opponent. Up for grabs on the draw. Big collision in the middle of the field. Play resumes. Lawrence Tech comes away with possession. Up ahead for LaWorst, but she lost the handle. And they're going to call the minor foul. And Gabby Hitchcock is going to charge down the field. Full head of steam on the breakaway. Hitchcock, spin move inside. Got forced out by Foster, but they're going to call for the cross check, and this is going to be a free position shot. Hitchcock will play it out, give way to Brooke Bird. .245 left to go in this third period. Mall had it come out, but yet another cross check is going to be called. And again, it's going to be a shot via the free position. Referees are trying to make sure everybody's officially set up. In comes Mall. She pulled back, gives way to Donnelly. And again, this is going to be another cross check called. Third straight penalty, foul rather. But this one was on the outer side of the 12-meter arc. So therefore, this is a free position attempt. Not so much of a chance at a shot. And Indiana Tech still with plenty of time in the shot clock as approaching 40 seconds. Regusters got forced out on a double team. Able to get through again, and a great save again by Annabella Klusch. Regusters threw a bullet, trying to work to the top shelf, and Klusch read it great. Now Lidner was forced out of bounds, and this is going to be a penalty coming. A green card issued to Michelle Farrell.
Green card assessed to Indiana Tech, number 6. Michelle
Lawrence Tech
Farrell.
again with the player advantage for the next minute. So for Indiana Tech, with a minute 44 left, they will have 44 seconds at full strength here in this third period. As the Blue Devils are looking for back-to-back shutout periods, and Elena Smythe hit the deck, and this is going to be a yellow card issued. Brooke Mall will head to the sideline. Only 10 seconds into the first penalty. Now Lawrence Tech with a double player advantage. This will run out the rest of the period and carry over into the final period.
It's a 2-minute foul for cross-checking.
Robinson again directing traffic. Plenty of cutters trying to work their way inside. Yes, strategically, Lawrence Tech trying to run out the rest of this clock. Robinson absorbing the pressure of Regusters. Backside again, and another quick shot. Hannah Hubner finds it again for goal number 4 of this game to make it 12-3. And once again, for the third time, Lawrence Tech does take advantage of being up the players on the field after the double penalty.
14-10 of the third quarter.
.55 seconds left to go in this third period, in which Lawrence Tech has put together, I should say, the even amount of goals in which they scored in the first half. 6 in the first half, and they have scored 6 goals total here in this third period. And Robinson with an impressive draw control right out of the gate. Just read it up and took it away and gives way to Hannah Dean. And a big swing from behind. A hit on the arm by Regusters. Foul was called. Possession stays with LTU. 35 seconds left to go. Inside for Smite. Got a big hit. Ball came loose. A shovel chance. Maul trying to get in there. And it's going to be taken away by Michelle Farrell. Farrell on a dead sprint down the field. Inside again. And she scores! Michelle Farrell gets the Warriors on the board with 7.5 seconds left to go, and they avoid being shut out for a second straight period. On the dead sprint. This makes it an 8-goal game. 51 goals in the regular season for Michelle Farrell. With that goal right now, Farrell has a point total of 89. And gives a little bit of life for the Warriors team as the period will come to a close after this draw. Off the draw, and it's up for grabs. And they're going to call a penalty on the play as Regusters put in a bit of a hip check, but yet it's going to do it. Lawrence Tech putting across 6 goals in this third period. The Indiana Tech does get one back at the tail end. The score is 12-4 as we head into our final period of play here in the WHAC Finals.
Okay, so again, we're going to drive to create, drop out of it, move the ball, change the point of attack. But we can afford to eat up some of this clock like we've been doing, okay? But we need to, again, execute that final shot, okay? Just stay sharp, all right?
Composure. Just keep your composure. Don't worry about the refs. You know, we're handling that. Keep your composure and just play our game, okay?
We're up. So let's start eating possession. We should eat the clock now.
Let's go, White!
Hey guys, let's make sure that we take care of the ball. Okay, take care of the ball all over the field, and let's finish this game. All right,
Let's go, guys! Let's go!
Ludos on 3! 1, 2, 3!
Ludos! Strong, guys. Yep. Let's go, guys. You got it.
15 more minutes to determine who goes down to Georgia, as Lawrence Tech is holding on to a 12-4 lead, trying to head back there to the NAIA National Tournament for another consecutive year. The defending national champions trying to defend that title back where they want it. 12 goals on a total of 25 shots taken, and for Indiana Tech, who have had their chances, have only scavenged across 4 goals on 20 shots, as it has all been Annabella Klusch, as this ground ball is going to be taken up by Kylie King off the draw. A Klusch with 12 total saves, and Kat Hoff has a total of 8, despite giving up the 12 goals. Has still definitely shown out here in this finals. It was the Warriors who got off to a blazing hot start with a 2-0 lead. Lead was at 3-1, and then Lawrence Tech stormed back as Donnelly tried to work her way in, but got forced out on a double team. Ball came loose, but they're going to call contact on a slash on the arm. This will be a free position shot from outside the 12-meter arc. So Brooke Burr will have to lead things off. Finding the inside, Jada Pope had a stick-on-stick battle for possession, and they're going to call contact, and it's going to be a hold and another free position chance. So Jada Pope will have a clear shot to try to inch Indiana Tech back within this game. Pope will peel back. Got a stick from behind. Ball is still loose enough for grabs. And yet they call another foul on the play. The other players didn't recognize it. They heard the whistle but thought it was just a minor penalty. Play resumes though. Farrell trying to cut the edge, but yet there's an illegal block and then a big collision between two Blue Devils players. They officially stopped the clock, trying to assort all the calamity that happened on the field. So now Jasana Jarvis trying to use her speed to work her way down the field. Pressured by Regusters. Lifts it off for Jenna Wright. Wright is able to move things past midfield for the clear. A long skip pass over to Reese Nemeth. 16 consecutive clears put on by Lawrence Tech in this finals here tonight. As it continues to be a very gloomy day out here in Southfield with a lot of wind and cold air. Robinson up top for Smite. Gives over to Vanderswag. Under 30 seconds on the shot clock. Hubner has 4 goals on the day. Inside for Smite. Reverses the hands and Smite puts it in. Elena Smite with her 3rd goal, and Lawrence Tech has a 13-4 lead.
Lawrence Tech goal scored by number 9, Elena Smite, assisted by number 1, Sydney Robinson. Time of the goal, 2:52 of the 4th quarter.
Robinson with her second assist of this game. And again, she is back to even amounts of goals and assists on the entire year. Lawrence Tech is 1 goal away from having a potential running clock. Up for grabs and mishandled by Dean. And by full coverage and a penalty, Blue Devils will have the full possession. So now they start the passing around the perimeter. Back up top for Schmeit. Nemeth got real good pressure. Has to give it off as the Warriors are really trying to push them way beyond the perimeter. Big shove in there by Regusters. Robinson trying to work her way inside. Robinson, a high shot, and great focus there by Hoff, able to corral it. Up ahead, off the stick of Colomé, but she's able to regain it on the one hand. Dead sprint. Able to cut in front is Jarvis. Ball came loose. Colomé able to regain it. If anything, this is crucial time now for the Warriors, able to get another goal across to prevent any more chances of Lawrence Tech to get a potential running clock with a 10-goal deficit. Donnelly, oh, what a fake. Able to deke out Jarvis with a great maneuver to the inside, but got forced out again. Now Farrell inside. Donnelly had him misplayed. Ball is loose on the ground, and they're able to shovel it over to Aklush. Pass up ahead for Carmen Foster. Foster got a shove from behind, and hopefully and Brooke Burr almost got a step on it, and she will be called for a yellow card here. That's the third yellow card that's been issued against Indiana Tech. And once again, player advantage goes to the Blue Devils.
Yellow card assessed to Indiana Tech's number 10, Brooke Burr. It's a 2-minute foul for cross-check.
Now Vanderswag on the dead sprint. Lawrence Tech has been able to capitalize on most of their chances with the player up. Robinson analyzing all the cutting options. Hubner up top for Schmeit. Schmeit had a clear lane and took a low shot. They blew the whistle early before the shot, and this will be a free position one coming. Another chance, and that one hits off the post, and Hoff is able to corral it. And now the official's going to come over to see if that ball actually crossed the line. It was a close shot, and the call is going to stand. That looked very close, especially from the press box angle. And now they're going to get official word for the final judge by the scorer's desk on the field. And once again, we're going to have an officials meeting. Now both head coaches are going to come over in front of that scorer's desk. Alexis DeGiovanni and Emma Keel both get the word quickly. Can only imagine what this still may be about, as the final play this has been a strange development happening here. 9:27 left to go. It's a 13-4 game. We're in the finals of the WHAC tournament. It almost looked like one of the officials was reaching for the shirt pocket to pull out a card.
Right. We were moving.
The 2-minute penalty against Brooke Burr was not started. At least that's what it says on the scoreboard here on the field. The officials disperse, and now they will tell the final official in front of the scorer's desk. And the official at the scores desk has reached out and pulled out a card. So after all the confusion, play resumes. We hope to hear more in just a moment. But in the meantime, Gabby Hitchcock is going to try to bring things up. Got forced out, leaves way for Deja Regusters. Reguster is able to outsprint Hannah Dean. And they're going to stop the clock here. And we're going to get another card issued. And it's going to be against Sydney Robinson. This would be a 1 minute green card penalty. And according to they took away the 2 minute. So it appears that so now this appears to be an even advantage on both sides. Indiana Tech trying to find the back of the net for the first time in this fourth period. They've only put together one goal across. That was at the tail end of the third period by Michelle Farrell as Regusters comes around and Regusters finds the back of the net. Deja Regusters with her third goal, and that's the fifth goal for Indiana Tech in this finals. It's 13-5.
Indiana Tech goal scored by
8:28 left to go.
That goal unassisted at 6:32 of the fourth quarter.
So after all the confusion with the penalties of the Lawrence Tech possession, it still results in a Indiana Tech goal, and Regusters, after scoring that goal, gets the draw control right off the bat. Whistle blows for the minor foul on Jarvis. Farrell keeps moving forward, runs into a double team, and now in a full sandwich trying to force the ball out, and they're going to give possession to Lawrence Tech. Good pressure by Smite, and Vanderswag able to stop Farrell in her tracks. Brooke Burr is back in after serving her time on the sidelines, so both teams are at full strength now. Robinson moving her feet inside. Leaves off for Hubner, and Hubner finds it again. Goal number 5, and Lawrence Tech does respond. 14-5 now. Fifth goal for Hubner, third assist for Robinson.
Lawrence Tech goal scored by number 7, Hannah Hubner. Assisted by number 1, Sydney Robinson. Time of the goal is 7:29.
And we're going to get a timeout called by Indiana Tech, as Lawrence Tech is starting to run away with it, up by 9 with 7.5 left to go in this finals. We'll step aside for a moment. 7:31 left to go in this finals matchup between two technological institutes, Lawrence Tech, Indiana Tech. The Blue Devils trying to get back to where they were at just last year and the year before, the NAI National Championship Tournament. Last year's national champions trying to defend their crown all the way down in Savannah, Georgia this year. Both teams trading back-to-back goals. The Warriors of Indiana Tech, as Regusters comes away with this draw control. They have been able to put a goal across in the third and fourth periods. They had three in the first, were shut out in the second, and then at the tail end of the third, they got their first across. Regusters inside for Donnelly, and Donnelly puts it in. Out of the timeout. Indiana Tech gets their sixth goal on the second by Faith Donnelly. "32 seconds right out of the timeout.
Indiana Tech goal scored by number 17.
Second goal of this fourth period.
Assisted by number 3, Deja Regusters.
And a little bit more life into this Warriors team. Ranked 8th in the country, they have held that spot for the remaining weeks. And again, coming into this finals matchup, had outscored Lawrence Tech the rest of the conference year and overall in terms of their records. Up for grabs, a dead sprint, picked up by Jarvis. Low bounce pass, but that's a great stop there by Hubner. Long skip pass up top for Vanderswag. Leads up for Robinson. Hubner missed pass. Right there to back it up was Vanderswag. Trying to work her way inside, got around one defender, and Vanderswag puts it in with all the contact. And back and forth we go in this fourth period. 15-6. A third goal put across by Jocelyn Vanderswag. Now make that 7 in this tournament.
The goal unassisted at 8:56 of the fourth quarter.
.604 left to go. After the timeout that was taken by Indiana Tech, we've had 2 goals scored within the next minute and a half. We set up for another draw in center circle. Dean trying to track it down deep within Indiana Tech territory, and again it's Regusters who comes away with it. Deja Regusters came into this game with only 57 draw controls, as it has been even across with this Warriors team. Kylie King on the backside. Over to Brooke Burr. Now to Farrell. Farrell has 1 goal, leads inside. Donnelly had a chance, but yet the pass was too far in front. Had to reset the feet. Farrell got cut inside. Good block there by Jarvis. And again, a good shot, but it's going to call the cross check, and this could be a free position. from the far side of the 8-meter fan. Coming in, and a great save again by Aklush. That's save number 13 on the day. And now Jarvis on a dead sprint down the field and another good clear. 18 out of 18 is the Blue Devils. Smythe trying to cut through. Backside for LaWorse. Gives way to Robinson. Robinson lost the handle, able to regain it. Trying to cut the edge. Oh, falling away shot. And it's going to go out of play. They are going to call for the shove on Regusters, and this will be a free position, and Robinson hit the deck. Clock stops with 3:52 left to go. A 9-point day for Robinson. 2 goals and 7 assists. Goes it in. There's point number 10 on the day. Goal number 3. And Lawrence Tech has a 10-goal lead.
Lawrence Tech free position goal scored by number 1, Sydney Robinson. Time of the goal, 11:09 of the fourth quarter.
4 players for this Blue Devils team have more than 1 goal in this finals game. So with that, we have the running clock. Under 3.5 minutes left to go in this finals game. Picked up by Kylie King as Indiana Tech trying to work fast. Inside for Michelle Farrell. Farrell got around, and Farrell puts it up and puts it in, and a big collision underneath. Aklush got tripped up. The goal goes across. It's 16-7 now, and that stops the running clock. Liliana Lidner and Annabelle Aklush got tripped up underneath.
Indiana Tech goal scored by number 6, Michelle Farrell. A goal unassisted at 12:11 of the fourth quarter.
Second goal from Michelle Farrell. Unassisted with that one. Just about 30 seconds with the running clock. So the Warriors were able to respond with ease and rather with speed. Up for grabs, picked up by Hannah Dean, and Dean using a lot of speed. Dean cutting through everybody, and Dean's shot just goes wide, and it's just going to go to Indiana Tech. You admire the speed and trying to work quick by Hannah Dean. Now Gabby Hitchcock got hit from behind, and we're going to have another card issued, and it's going to be another green card. Sydney Robinson will head to the sideline. 2:21 left.
It's a 1-minute foul for pushing.
Pass up ahead for Kylie King. Pope Gives up for Burr. Now Donnelly analyzing all of her options. Gives way to Farrell. To the backside for Regusters. Regusters spins inside, and Regusters gets it in. 16-8 now. On the 4th goal of the day by Deja Regusters. Indiana Tech with a late rally here in the final couple of minutes of the 4th period. Both teams have traded off 4 goals apiece in this 4th period.
13-16 of the 4th quarter.
For Indiana Tech, it's basically trying to make things a little bit more interesting. And for Lawrence Tech, it's just trying to run out the clock at this point. Up for grabs, knocked down and into the stick of Farrell, but then a big shove by Jarvis. Possession's going to go to Indiana Tech.
Green card assessed to Lawrence Tech's number 25, Jason Jarvis. It's a 1-minute foul for pushing.
And they did issue a green card on the play to Jason Jarvis for the cross check. So once again, Indiana Tech with a player advantage. They capitalize on that last chance. Reguster is coming in, got around another defender. Flag is up, and another goal goes in. 15 seconds in, and Deja Regusters with goal number 5 of this game.
Indiana Tech goal.
It's now 16-9.
A goal unassisted at 13:45 of the 4th quarter.
A 5-goal period for the Warriors. A minute and 15 left to go. The passion of these players, especially this late in the game, they have now cut the deficit down to 7. This one is up for grabs right in front of the LTU bench. Grabbed there by Hannah Dean. Dean trying to work quickly, getting through defenders. His way to Schmite. 1 minute left to go. Lawrence Tech can definitely run out the rest of this clock if they choose to do so. Pressured by Farrell. Vanderswag gets through. And they do call the foul for the contact. Clock stops with 41 seconds on the free position shot coming for Jocelyn Vanderswag. Vanderswag holds off. Final 30 seconds. A handoff to Schmite. Schmite getting around a block. Schmite still continuing through. Decides not to take a shot. Final seconds ticking down. Hubner will let it go. Down to Georgia they go. For the 4th consecutive year, the Blue Devils are on top of the WHAC as they win the conference championship here in the tournament. And the defending national champions begin their defense. They will take their crown down to Savannah as they will punch their ticket once again to the NAIA National Championship Tournament. A 16-9 win here in the finals. A late storm by the Warriors that they put across 5 goals in the fourth period. But it was the 6-goal third period in which ensured a finals appearance for the Blue Devils of Lawrence Tech. 16 goals on 34 shots. Annabella Cloche with a great day. 9 goals allowed and 13 incredible saves. Kat Hoff for Indiana Tech with 11 saves on the 16 goals given up. And also for the second consecutive season, Lawrence Tech has also claimed the regular season championship along with the conference tournament championship. That is 4 championships within the last 2 seasons, and then you put the cherry on top with a national title last year. But now it is all about the traveling as they go down south to Savannah, Georgia for this year's 2024 National Championship Tournament for the NAIA. The number 3 team in the country will defend their crown, and we wish them well, and we wish them luck. That's going to do it for us here on the LTU Sports Network.
Presenting the WHAC Championship Trophy is WHAC Commissioner Eric Ward. Congratulations to your 2024 WHAC Tournament Champion, Lawrence Tech Blue Devils.
Yeah. Good. Does he have it?
Can you get us? You got us? Can you hear John?
No, we gotta wait. It's live stream.
Wait, am I looking at you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello, 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 hello. You got me?
He said it's barely, but yeah, he's got it. That's what it is.
Hold on a sec. Nope, this should be it. That's the right channel. Nope, that's the right one because it's the changing of the channels. Nope.
Yeah. All right.
John's going to do a quick throwdown. For the 6th time in program history, Lawrence Tech has claimed the conference tournament championship, and now we go down to the field. We're standing by as first-year head coach Emma Keel.
All right, Coach, your 4th straight WHAC championship title. Tell me how this feels.
It feels great. It was a really great battle with Indiana Tech. They're a really tough and skilled team, and you know it's a lot of fun to play in those games and come out on top.
How special is it for you guys to make it back to the NAIA tournament?
It's huge for us. We lost some significant players last year at graduation, and the team really stepped up this year. Some gals who came, off of the bench really stepped up in big ways for us. So, it's been a lot of work, a lot of true team effort put in.
And just talk about their performance today. Like, it was close at halftime. You guys pulled it away a little bit in the second half. They had a little bit of a comeback, but just how special was their performance?
It was a great performance. Obviously we still have some things to work on before we head down to nationals. But solid 3/4 of lacrosse. I think the fourth we let them get back in the game a little bit. But other than that, I think our shooting was really great today. Defense had some nice stops. I'm really proud of how they played.
How special would it be to repeat?
It would be amazing to repeat. We have a tough road ahead of us. We're starting I call it season 3 now. We just finished season 2. So it would be amazing to repeat. We need to get back to the drawing board on some things, but looking to, have a fresh season down in Georgia and take it to the competition.
And speaking of Georgia, I'm sure you guys are looking forward to the weather.
We are, yeah. Today was certainly a little chillier than we thought. Hopefully we'll get some 75 and sunny in Georgia.
All right, well, congratulations again, Emma. Back to you, John.
That was first-year head coach Emma Keel and a first-time conference tournament champion along with a regular season champion, as she was a former member of last year's coaching staff as an assistant, now in her first year at the head stage. So we wish the best of luck for Lawrence Tech as they head down south for the NAIA National Championship Tournament here in 2024. That's going to do it for our coverage here on the Lawrence Tech Sports Network. I'm John Snow signing off for now. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good night, everybody.